if you happen to own a cat, or even a dog, like a small dog, you know, or I'm sure you could do this with bigger cans, so I guess even a bigger dog, you have a pet that you buy wet food for. I had this idea for a way to make an oil lamp, and you're just recycling things, so it's ecological, it comes in handy. All you do is you take the can, you remove the label, you know, you wash it out, of course, you know, and then you put just a little bit of olive oil in there. And then, for the wick, you take like a tea light, okay, and you would remove the wick like so. First you take the tea light out of the foil, and if you look underneath, there's nothing really holding the wick in there. So then you would just straighten the wick and pull it carefully out, and you would get a little wick. And you could like stand your wick up in your can. Before you even put the wick in though, take some olive oil, or if you happen to have lamp oil, or I'm not sure if it would work with baby oil. It may, because that's mineral oil, and I think that's what they use for lamp oil. You could pour a little bit in there. You don't want it to be like too high. You probably only want to come up like about, let's say, maybe like about that far up your wick. Like you don't want to cover the entire wick completely, but then you would stand the wick in the middle. And if you wanted to, you could add some herbs, you could add some scented oils, whatever you want to add. And you would charge it, whatever, and then you could light it, and it would work, you know, however you would normally use your lamps. But it would be far less expensive. I thought I would share this with you because I thought, you know, not only is it economical, it's easy, it's, you know, something that because you're making it yourself, it kind of puts your own intention more into it. And then what to do with the rest of the wax, right? I'm sure you're thinking, what do I do with that wax now that I have that tea light that I took the wick out? You can use a lighter or something, some form of flame to melt this wax when you're trying to stick candles to other things. Like, you know how you got a working candle I was talking about before, and I don't like to light the bottom of the candle or drip the top of the candle to stick it? You could use this wax for the purpose of sticking candles to other things. Just melt a few drops and then stick your working candle in the holder, you know. And if it's a white tea light, you know, and you're a person who feels that color affects things, let's say you don't want to use a blue, you know, wax to stick a pink working candle because you're working something and you feel that the color has a significance, well then so be it, you know, use a white tea light. Or even if you did a few of these lamps and you had different colored tea lights, you know, you save all the little different colored wax briquettes and you could use those to stick candles to holders or, you know, to other things, to the tops of honey jars or what have you. So I hope this is something that's helpful. I'm still looking into oil lamps. I'm still researching it and learning about it myself because honestly, I really don't work oil lamps. I've just not tried it. There's no reason that I haven't. I just haven't. But I will be doing research about it, and I think I'm going to start trying it out, you know, because it's fun to kind of branch out and try new methods and new ways of working. So, I hope this video inspired you, that you could make your own recycled little oil lamps using cat food cans or dog food cans. Or even if you buy, like, for example, some people buy that potted meat product at the store, or you get a little can of Vienna sausages or what have you, little cans. You can make your own little can oil lamps, you know. Get creative, you know, take this idea, make it your own, and I just honestly hope that this is something that will enrich your working experience. So, there you have it. Blessed be and Ashe.